Gradually, everything Nnamdi Kanu said about this nation, Nigeria, is coming to pass one after the other. It's just unfortunate Igbo people don't want to listen and understand that the country, Nigeria, is mainly for Yorubas and Fulanis. Mind how you invest outside your hometown, or better still, direct all your investment to your hometown. Nnamdi Kanu has said that more than twice to all Igbos, but they don't want to abide to the idea. Just take a look how people properties is being destroyed for no reason, and this had happened more than twice to Igbo people. What a country. Come to look at it, how many times have the Nigerian political system allowed the Igbos to rule the nation Nigeria? There will be no room for that. Why? Because the people who believe they own Nigeria did not include Igbos. I know some people listening to me now may say I'm being dramatic, but a well-grounded Nigeria who have been in the system will know all I'm saying is nothing but the fact. You don't want a particular tribe to partake in the national affair, yet you don't want them to separate themselves from the name you called Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is the only man after Ojukwu that understood every single operation going on in the country, Nigeria. He wants nothing but the freedom of Igbos from the hand of the so-called Nigeria. According to a statement he placed on internet, he says, Nnamdi Kanu, through the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has repeatedly cautioned Igbos against investing in Lagos and other parts of the southwest and north of Nigeria. The reason for saying this does not mean he's condemning Lagos or Nigeria at large, but for a personal security to all Igbos, in regard with how the country is treating them. I would rather say Igbo are like a stranger in this country, Nigeria. Most of the Igbo's property in Lagos are being targeted by criminals and the state government, leading to demolition, burning or takeover, and argue the investment are not secured. More of that, the law in those states like Lagos are being targeted and discriminate against Igbo business. So having understood all this, Nnamdi Kanu kept cautioning the Igbos to invest in their homeland. Even one woman from Anyoma has said that to Igbos in one of our conferences, that it's not good for a typical Igbo man to leave his hometown and go for another land for investment. Let's hear her out before we proceed.
Distinguished members of the high table, Professor Nwala, President of EDF, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my friends and colleagues in the media, I have to speak in English. I'm from Delta State, I'm from Anyoma, I have a different dialect. And what I want to say, I want the media to record it properly. I don't want to be misquoted. I first of all want to congratulate you and ADF on 4 years of activity, action-driven activity. I want to congratulate all those too who have supported you over the past 4 years. But as you know, and as Nnamdi Kanu knows, I'm a pragmatist. I don't believe in dogmas. So, and I have been a media practitioner for decades and an image maker. I am from Okpana Muzobo's town. We are people who cannot be gagged. We are not appendage to anybody in Nigeria. We, Anyoma people, we have never been appendage to anybody and we will never be appendage to anybody. Looking at the Igbo land from Anyoma, I want us to tell ourselves the truth. Professor Nwala has told us about the past. So we are now in the present. We have young people here who want to talk about the present and the future, and who want to be practical about what is happening. You must make up your mind what you want. When you invited me 4 years ago as the Royal Mother of the Day and Vice Chairman of the occasion, I told people in the East that you have fundamental issues that require incisive decision. Fundamental issues of one, investment of the Igbo man in his land. It is abomination that the Igbo man will live here and go in the West and invest in the West. When you go to Lekki, 60% of the houses are owned by Igbos. When you go to Kaduna, Kano, everywhere, investments there are owned by Igbo men. They have abandoned their home, the home of their ancestors, the home where they were given birth to, their true identity. Nobody did that to you. You must solve that yourself by divesting your interest and investing in your homeland. My brothers and sisters, that's point number one. Number two fundamental mistake you are making here in the East. Worldwide, things are shared by population. In Nigeria, the northern man will have 4 wives. Each one will have 6 to 10 children. In a household, you have almost 100 persons. The Igbo man will have 1 man and 2 children. And on election day, you start crying, they are counting chickens. So what solution do you have? Is either the women will give birth to more children, like they did in Iran, when Iran had their revolution. These are practical things that have happened in the world.
Welcome back, guys. So this woman just said it all. In Kaduna, Kano, past mark of big businesses there are owned by Igbos. In fact, almost all states in Nigeria, creating jobs for the youth and other good things that may come through job. Still, the Nigerian government sees Igbo as nobody in Nigeria. Igbo should take it or leave it. The earlier they start redirecting their businesses and investment to their hometown, the earlier it will be better for them. So guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Oneness TV. For those who have not subscribed, kindly do so. And turn on the bell icon to get notified on time whenever I publish any video. See you in my next video.